Hey guys, Kid Racer here, back at you with another storage unit video. This is one that I wouldn't have spent much on, but it was only $20, so I decided to go ahead and buy it. As you can see, not the greatest, but, well actually I bid $10 and the total was like, $20 when you include all the fees and everything. But it's a bunch of clothing, there's some books down here, kids books, and then just random laundry stuff. Lightning McQueen blanket, I think that's, or sleeping bag, I think that's what that is. There's some clothing over here, so it's a big mystery for like $10, and then there's all those boxes back there, unused boxes. So I figured that would be, it's probably worth it right there. If you go to Home Depot and buy those boxes, it's going to be more than that. There is some, at least maybe DVDs right here, something that other than clothing in the bag. So I'll get started. I'll see if I can report back what's in this one. So this bag right here was full of what looks like Blu-rays and maybe a little bit of clothing. But it looks like a bunch of Blu-rays. That's usually, like, I sold some recently on Whatnot for some decent money. And since these are basically free to me, that says Nintendo on it, doesn't it? I doubt it would be in there, but that's a good sign right there. Alright, so the guy that was sold me the storage unit just came by and needed another signature. That's why I had to stop real quickly, but Nintendo Switch box. We'll see if we actually find the Nintendo Switch, but it's not in there. I just looked at it. It's not actually in there, but it's a whole bag of Blu-ray DVDs. These, all the random totes and stuff like that is probably, I think it's clothing. That had like some random toys in it, so maybe there's something good in there. This one was also clothing. This, I thought it was going to be shoes, but it's just candles, and that's gross. That'll just be thrown away. Sleeping bag did have a hole on the end of it, but I think it is actually in there. That's what's actually in there. But yeah, Blu-rays. This feels like shoes, or some kind of shoes. There's also, this one has at least one purse. It's Michael Kors. Who knows if it's real or not. More than likely it's not a real purse if it's stored like this. Looks like there's more DVD and Blu-ray down there. So yeah, and this is something that got chewed up. But this unit looks looking really good so far for only spending like 11 or 12 bucks. There's Cars, movie Cars right there. So yeah. This one's definitely a good unit. I gotta do another update from this storage unit. Hello Kitty Build-A-Bear with the underwear. Now, it's not in the greatest condition, but in a storage unit, that is one of the most random things I've ever found in a storage unit. There's also some plush down there, so I think this storage unit's gonna be one of my better ones. It's not gonna be my best one ever, probably, but for the buy cost that I made, I'll go through all the Blu-rays and stack them up for y'all and show them to y'all, but clothing's still not even moved yet. I'm just trying to get some of these boxes out of here. Bags, not even sure what's in them. Maybe I'll go through them if I get home. It's getting a little late to come out here tonight. This isn't the most safest area of town. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with the storage unit. I'll probably go through a decent amount of this stuff at home. I might get my dad to come help me tomorrow. That way I can be done by Saturday, because tomorrow is Friday. So hopefully this unit will, it's already produced some really good stuff. Yeah, and I got some Southern Jaguars umbrella, so don't know what I'll do with that. Probably just throw it at the garage sale. But yeah, Hello Kitty Build-A-Bear. You just never know sometimes with storage units. So these are all the Blu-ray from that storage unit. It's a bunch of Marvel and Disney. Some of them are even 4K, which I think is better. I'm not positive. Those are all random DVDs, but yeah, a decent amount. I did find some Nintendo Switch stuff, but unfortunately, all I got is an empty box. I do have a laptop, which might be decent. I do have a bunch of game cases, but so far, I haven't found the games that go with these. Unfortunately, the games are not in here. If the games are in here, that'd be a home run on this unit, but hopefully, I'm going to keep the cases, obviously. Sometimes you can sell the cases for a little bit of money, but hopefully, somewhere in this unit, we will find some games. And the rest of it is just a ton of clothing. That's all donate. Some kids' shoes down there that might be good. I only found one of this, unfortunately. It's Bugs Bunny Converse, but I only found one shoe so far. So, and then this is a Nike shoe that looks like it's a decent shoe, but again, only found one so far. Did find some decent purses. I have no idea if they're real or not. This Betsy Johnson purse looks really nice. I don't know if it's real though, is the problem. This one's also Betsy Johnson. They got Michael Kors down there. And then this is the stuff that I'm thinking about listing. There's another Switch case, no game, unfortunately. Polo Ralph Lauren hat. these Coach sunglasses. Again, I don't know for sure if they're real. Does anybody know how to find out if they're real? They look nice, and they got paperwork, but that doesn't mean they're real, obviously. $168, potentially. I don't know for sure, though. I doubt it. And then a random car key to an Equinox was in this. I don't know why. And then this was new in the packaging. True Religion, $159. True Navy / Heather Gray. So, I mean, True Religion's a decent brand. It's obviously not going to sell for $159, but it's something at least. And that's pretty much it for the first trip. But yeah, I think this one's going to be pretty good considering I spent $20 total. I bid $10. No one else bid against me for this storage unit. So yeah, if those Switch games, if I find them somewhere in this storage unit, which you never know, this one had just, they just had bags full of stuff, pulling random stuff out of random bags, all those Blu-ray, those will make my money back easily. So yeah, a decent storage unit for once. About time I get a decent one. Here's some more stuff from this storage unit. Got some more DVDs in here, more like kids DVDs and stuff. Some more Blu-rays, Tyler Perry, Home, and Peter Rabbit. That's clothes. That's kids books. That's all clothes. This one looks like it's mainly kids shoes and a leapfrog thing. This one's got some more Blu-ray in it, as y'all can see in there. Trying to show y'all as good as I can. This has all shoes. So mainly all shoes, but yeah. And this one is, I think, bags, maybe, yeah, purses and other stuff. So I'll probably come back with a little summary of this trip that once I unload it from the car. This one looks like it might be all closed, but yeah, still got a decent amount of all these boxes are still here. All of those. That's like a baby gate, and that's probably closed as well. So yeah, another update from this unit. Yeah, definitely going to be a good one. It's going to take some time to process it because got to get all this stuff out of here first, but I think it's going to be a good one. So here is round 3 of this unit. Got some of the boxes out, although I don't think it's going to close. A huge husky stuffed animal that'll just be donated. A frog. Some random bags of stuff. The good stuff, though, is over here. And these are all bags of shoes, I believe. You can see some Nike in there. There's Coach shoes, although I don't know if they're actually authentic or not. There's some shoes in here as well. I don't know if I'll do a big summary or not showing all of them, but Nikes. These, I don't know what brand they are. Adidas. This is also shoes. Some Blu-ray, but mainly shoes. I think this one was shoes as well. It's like kids' shoes in the boxes still. Not new, but still decent. This was some Blu-ray, but mainly shoes again. This was like all Blu-ray, basically. 1 or 2 shirts. I'm not sure who that is, but did find some boxes for the Nintendo. I did find one of them in here. I don't know where it is now. Somewhere in here. There it is right there. Nintendo Classic Entertainment System. All it needs is an HDMI and a little cord to play it. Got to make sure I have that cord. Then I can test it and use it. But yeah, this is a whole box of Blu-rays. Hopefully there's more Nintendo in here, but I don't feel like going to search for that right now. And then my car is full of stuff as well. Southern Jaguars jacket is decent. Some more boxes in here. And this is all like health and beauty stuff that'll probably be sold at the garage sale because I don't feel like selling that online. There's some candles in there that are new. So maybe those might have a little bit of value. We'll see though. But yeah, decent. Still got all this left in here. Mainly it's clothes, the mountain of clothes that's right here. There is some stuff under there. We'll see if there's anything good. We'll get all this other stuff out here loaded up, and then we'll come back in here and see if we have any more space using 2 cars, the minivan and the Mazda today. So first time I ever found this in a storage unit that I actually paid for. This Loungefly bag. Decent. It's not hard tag. It's a soft tag Loungefly, but it's a decent find there. I don't know what it's worth, if anything. Then there's also more shoes in this. We found a bunch of other shoes as well, and Blu-ray. I might show everything at the end. Some of it at least. I don't know if I'll show all of it, but there's a Where's Waldo shoe. Got most of the clothes. Got pretty much this whole unit emptied out. I'm gonna come back myself later and sleep it out and everything, but should be pretty much done with this one, I think. And there's also some Blu-rays in this milk crate with candles and other random junk. Nothing really worth anything, but the Blu-rays will probably be worth a little bit at least. Alright guys, so y'all saw that storage unit. What'd y'all think of it? From the looks of it at the start, it didn't look very good, did it? It didn't look like it was a great storage unit or anything like that. Based on what I saw at the beginning, I was not expecting it to be a great storage unit, but it turned out to be probably my second best of the year, if I had to guess. First one, I still won't put up the video on it, and it won't be put out before the end of this year. This video is going to come out on December 20. Today is the 19th, so this will be coming out on the 26th. So this will be the video where I say Happy New Year's to everybody, because this will be the last video before the new year on the sourcing side of the YouTube channel. And thank you everybody for sticking around. I know I haven't been very consistent with putting out videos. I'm going to try to be better, but I can't guarantee it. Let's go over my thoughts on this storage unit first. All I saw was a clothes pile and the kids' books. So I was like, okay, kids' books, they sell at the consignment sale that I go to and sell stuff at. So I can just list those there. I'm only paying $10 is what I bid, plus the taxes and fees and all that stuff. So I paid $20, like I said in the clips. Paid $20 for this storage unit. I thought I could probably make my way back on the books. And if I had to list some of the clothing, which actually some of the clothing has sold, I'll go over that real quickly. I got my list of stuff right here that's sold so far. It's actually a pretty good list. This was in basically right before Thanksgiving, so it's been less than a month now, and all this stuff is sold so far. So I would say this unit was definitely a really good one. First thing up is some of the clothing that sold. Southern Jaguar stuff actually sold really well. It was new with tags. Southern Jaguar's pink hoodie that actually just sold today as I'm filming this on December 19th. Sold today for like $23 plus shipping. Two other Southern hoodies sold for $20 and $21 respectively, so those both sold. I have them both grouped together in the same screenshot. And then a Southern puffer jacket kind of thing sold for $19 plus shipping right here. So that was a good sale as well. Can't see anymore. I gotta do that so I can actually see where I'm pointing, so I can kind of see if I'm pointing in the right spot. Also sold an LSU hoodie for $24 plus shipping. So good sales there as well. I sold some steelbooks as well. These are basically special edition steelbooks that I think Best Buy put out. They're hard case steelbooks that have, different movies in them. So I sold the Captain America one for $12 and Santa Claus, the trilogy of Santa Claus for $50. So that was a good sale there. I'll get to some other ones in a second. I didn't group them all together. But those two sold for pretty good money. And like I said, I only paid $20 for the storage unit. Next up are the Coach shoes. A lot of those all up together. They sold for $104, free shipping on Mercari. They actually went to Zachary, Louisiana, which is like less than an hour away from me. So that was an easy ship, and it got there really fast, obviously. The Toy Story Steelbook sold for $30, free shipping on Mercari as well. So a couple Mercari sales coming in strong on Mercari. The free shipping, I know it's Mercari because I do free shipping on Mercari just to make it easier on myself, because Mercari's shipping is usually way more expensive than the buyer needs to pay. Next up is this Coach bag, sold on Poshmark for $55 plus shipping. I listed that actually only on Posh and Mercari just in case eBay was being persnickety about stuff like that. I don't know. I actually used Rachel Strickland. If y'all know who she is, make sure you go give her a follow on YouTube, Rachel Strickland. She is really good about authenticating bags, so I was able to get her to authenticate some of my Coach and Michael Kors bags that came out of that storage unit. So that was really cool and really nice of her to help me out. I also sold a bunch of fragrances. Y'all have been seeing them in the What Sold videos, so let's go through some of them real quickly. I might also skip around to other stuff. But Sheer Freesia, this is Bath & Body Works. This sold for $33 plus shipping. Speaking of stuff I'm going to skip around, Cajun Night Before Christmas CD sold for $35 plus shipping. It was new and sealed in the packaging. LeBron shoes sold for $15 plus shipping. LeBron Soldier shoes, so it's not really worth much. I listed them because it was free to me at that point. Snooki perfume, Snooki Couture by Nicole Pelosi, sold for $40 plus shipping. Angels Only Mist from Victoria's Secret sold for $50 plus shipping. The Build-A-Bear Hello Kitty sold for $13 plus shipping. Not really worth it. The accessories will probably sell for more. I haven't listed them yet, but the underwear and the little bow that goes on Hello Kitty's head. I could have listed it all together, but I decided to list the accessories separately. Victoria's Secret pink shirt sold for $13 plus shipping. And then the Wallflowers, like 15 Wallflowers with the wall plug-in, sold for $40 plus shipping. I'm still going. That's how many sales I've got. Angels Only Body Mist sold for $45 plus shipping. This was different from the other one. Tory Burch sold for $18, and the Love Rocks, which was new and sealed still, sold for $95 plus shipping, so that's a really good $95 sale. Polar Express pillow sold for $23 plus shipping. The Coach Love bundle sold for $62 plus shipping. Ed Hardy sold for $42 plus shipping. Victoria's Secret Bombshell sold for $65 plus shipping, if y'all can follow my finger. I'm getting tired of talking, but I don't mind the sales. Victoria's Secret Dream Angels Forever sold for 50 plus shipping. And then the last two items are Whatnot shows. So I did a Whatnot show with all the fragrances on it. That sold for, all the sales combined in that show sold for $240 plus shipping. Now, some of that, probably about $10 or $15 of that was like wax melts that I found in other storage units, but the vast majority of the stuff that sold in that Whatnot show was out of the storage unit. So I only had like 5 or 10 people in there, but all it takes is 2 people to bid stuff up. So I know if I had a bigger audience on Whatnot, I would have gotten way more money for that kind of stuff, because I had like Dolce & Gabbana, Polo Ralph Lauren. I had some good scents in there. The way I decided how to list it was somewhat subjectively. If it was new and sealed, I put it on eBay easily. The rest of them I kind of put on, you know, Mercari and Poshmark. I did put some on eBay that weren't full, and probably wasn't the smartest decision, so I wouldn't suggest you doing that. Usually you're only supposed to list new perfumes on eBay. You're not really supposed to put used ones on there. And then I also had a Blu-ray Whatnot show where I probably made around $40. I sold one steelbook that wasn't really worth, I didn't list it on eBay because it wasn't worth like $10, so I decided to just list it on Whatnot, along with some other Whatnot, along with some other Blu-rays as well. Most of them only went for $1 or $2 each, but they add up. You know, 2 buyers bought $40 worth of stuff, so it was worth it, I think, to do it. Probably not worth the time. I probably spent like an hour or two, but I mean, that's $20 an hour, so it's not bad. But either way, that's it for this storage unit. This was a really good storage unit. Sometimes you just never know with them. That was I think it was a 10 by 5 because it was 10 across and 5 back. So it's a 10 by 5. The clothing, most of it got donated, except for like the ones y'all talked about. I talked about were the Southern Jaguars and LSU hoodies. Those got listed obviously because they already sold. But yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment with your favorite item that I sold. Mine probably gonna be the Whatnot show, just because that's kind of fun to actually see some sales come in on Whatnot and actually make some money on there. But overall, the perfumes were definitely a really surprising find. Whenever I was going to my parents' house to process the unit because it was closer to their house, me and my dad were about to throw away some of the stuff, and I was like, I'll just sell it at the garage sale. And I was like, let me just look up one just to see. And I looked up one. I don't know if it might have been that Love Rocks that was sealed, and I saw it sold for $95. I was like, yeah, maybe I should look at all these. Maybe I should look at all these before I go anywhere. And then some of them, you know, some of them missed, like the Victoria's Secret Angels missed sells for $50 by itself. Like, that's crazy. I just don't understand some of that. I get why, because it's discontinued and you can't find it anymore. And if that's the one you like, that's the only way you can get it, is to buy it off of eBay or some other, you know, online reselling platform. So I'll sell it. I like that because that means I can sell it for more money. I still got some left sitting over there. Hopefully they'll sell soon, and y'all will see them in the What Sold videos. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like. Like I said, comment your favorite item that I sold, and subscribe. Happy New Year to everybody. Thanks for watching.